Hello, Salsgard here with another episode of Dragon Age 2, where we're playing through on hard difficulty. So in the last episode, we finished off Act 1, and things went pretty well, I guess, and we started up Act 2. Okay, so what's the first thing we need to do? I think I want to go and talk to Isabella.
Good day, Sir.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you, Monsieur. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
I don't think I look like anyone else.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bowden.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
I can put this to good use.
Of course. Always happy to help. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home.
Why are we letting him do that?
I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
Let me guess. This was Mother's idea?
As you say, yes. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Wait, only 50 gold? I thought you were supposed to get your investment doubled or something like that.
Greetings, citizen.
That's kind of lame. I guess we did get like 30 gold from whenever we looted all those chests, so we did make a bit of money, but I was hoping for a bit more than that. Seems kind of weird that you would get the exact investment that you made back. So basically it would have been a loss if we would have had to split it 3 ways. Okay. Isabella armor. Fenris armor. Backpack. Is there anything over at Olaf's armory? No. But I'll sell some of my junk. Anything here? No. Okay, so I wanted to go and talk to Isabella to see if I could do any romancing stuff. I feel like I missed something in the first act, because I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be at least 1 or 2 romance options. I guess I was probably too busy trying to pick the sarcastic options when I was starting her companion quest, that I didn't bother to actually look at any of the options to see if there were any romance options.
Good day.
Well, still, I should be able to recover. Oh wait, I don't think she's here. I think she's at the, yeah, what's that other one? The Hanged Man?
Do you think Lucine will hire one of those oxmen?
What did I even get from that mug?
Welcome, Monsieur. Have a seat and I'll be so she'd never afford it.
I guess there's nothing here then for me. So I'll go over to the Hanged Man and see if there's anything I can do with her.
I hear silk.
Okay, Hanged Man. And talk to you.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. Look, I know how you feel about this, but it's important to me, and I'm going to need your help when the time comes. Just promise me you'll consider it.
There we go.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Ooh, 25
Why
friendship.
do you always win at cards?
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back. A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here. The Hanged Man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers.
That's when you know it's a party. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
Maybe you would have been shipwrecked sooner. I'm a terrible sailor.
Are you? I suppose I'll have to keel haul you till you shape up.
That's going up really quickly.
I think I need a bath. Do you think I need a bath?
I guess I'll go and talk with Varric. I don't really... No, I don't care about Varric. He made me lose my chance to turn my brother into a Grey Warden, so you do not get to be talked to. Neither you nor Meryl will matter at all to me.
Donations to the chat.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
Ooh, Sebastian.
To ask forgiveness for a sin you committed in full knowledge. The Maker blessed us with mind
Book.
and a
Another book.
He doesn't.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawk, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
My... Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
I'd rather talk directly, if you don't mind. I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
This is why the cycle of violence never gets broken.
You jest, but that's the truth. Give this up, Sebastian. Dedicate yourself to the Chantry as you swore.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, your interest in my plight humbles me. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Yeah, I think I kind of prefer to have an archer who won't be in the front line getting stabbed. Let's see. I'll need a bit of survivability. Damage chance. More crit chance would be good. Increase damage taken. Do lots of damage. Okay, then I'll probably want some regular archery stuff. Or do I want subterfuge? Probably evade. Something like that. And that. And I think I should have some of your trinkets back at the house. He just looks really fancy with his armor. I think that's one of the main reasons I like him. Yeah, that's right, my house is all the way up here now. And I probably have to go there in person first. I'll have to go to Hightown. You'd think she would know where she lived after, what, a year of living here? But I guess I have to show her the way. I think it's over here. Or is this Fenris's house? I think this is actually... Oh no, this is the Harriman estate. The exact opposite of where I wanted to go. Rubble. That's Fenris's mansion. Ours is over there. I'm not very good with accents, so I'm not sure what type of accent Sebastian has, but I think he has like a Irish accent? Or is it English? Upper. Well, at least Gemlin shouldn't be here anymore to bother us. That does not look good on her. She looks like some sort of Hogwarts reject. Oh, look, it's Aveline.
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people.
Never good.
Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can. Thanks, Hawk. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
I guess it makes sense for me to go and do people's random stuff. Okay, Night Terrors. The Child. The Mage who fled. The guy who got sent, or elf who got sent off. Some sort of erectile dysfunction ad. The woman who was captured by that guy with mental illness that we killed. Starkhaven. He wants 100 gold from us. A guy from the first game who you make poison traps for you sends this random message. Let's see, this guy slept with our brother, I think. And our brother is a Templar. How lovely. Okay, so what do I need here? Oh, have I not taken this stuff out yet? Okay, so over here.
I'm proud of you. Love, Mother.
Not in that one. Not in that one. That should be good for Sebastian. Wait, but I didn't see... I don't think I have... Oh, I see. It's showing up as 3-star because it's not good for me. So... Ring. Why do I have Fenris's... Oh, did I forget to give Fenris his stuff? Oops. Okay, that should be everything.
You've had luck on your travels? A letter
And another codex. Okay, so I want Fenris, Evelyn, and Sebastian. And we'll apparently just go and do some regular thing because no immediate combat encounters to be had right now.
It feels good to be...
Okay, let's see. You want this and that. You want this and that. And you can have those two random ones. And there's your fancy bow.
Captain of the guard, yes?
No, I will not change the
I guess we'll go and do Sebastian's quest. Kind of odd to start this video off. Well, kind of started off. Mostly started off with doing Sebastian's personal quest, but I hope I didn't miss anything at the Chanter's board in the previous chapter. I forgot to check it. I thought there was only stuff. Like, when I was getting Sebastian's quest for the DLC, I didn't realize that was an actual quest board. It didn't really make it too obvious. Well, I guess we'll just have to live with whatever happens.
That's strange. The door's wide open, and not a single guard posted. This is not the lady.
This place is really big. I assume it's going to be mostly quiet most of the way through, and then it's going to be filled with enemies on our way back.
More! You lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
What, she's been drugged? The wine thickens. Thick wine sounds disgusting.
More logs. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
Odd.
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
I don't think I really did his quest last time I came through this game. The other playthroughs I did, I was siding with mages, and Sebastian really doesn't like mages for some reason. Another codex entry. Anything else up here?
Oh.
Oh.
Lower. Lower.
Oh no.
I beg your pardon, Hawk. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
No. The feather. Use the feather.
What the hell is this?
Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
He has no idea we're here.
I
I've
don't
known
want to be
Rustin
here.
Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us. You know what they say about a man with big hands.
Perhaps someone
Oh.
else can help.
Come on. Insufficient. Yeah, most of his points are in dexterity. I guess that makes sense for fighting, but I kinda wish you could pick that lock. I guess I'm not sure if even Isabella would have been able to open it, since she was, I think, just barely able to open regular ones. Father sexually harassing daughter. Lovely. Man, what a way to have this episode go. Oh, it's a mercenary.
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
Odd. When we watched you being a drunken ass, you ignored us completely.
You shall not enter.
Demons? Demons. Desire demon. Wait, the woman was a desire demon, but the guy who was wanting to be felicitated was just some random shade. Well, I was still right about how it would go, or roughly right. Okay, so I need some more Constitution. Probably more healing from group heal. And you need more Constitution. And Taunt. Where's Taunt again? Yes, larger taunt radius.
Temptresses. We must see what greater evil they were protecting.
I kind of wanted to go back to check if they're still there, but it's not really important to know that. Oh.
A ruin. So close to Hightown. I remember no such thing.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember this. Is there a way for me to upgrade my heal ability? Or have I already done that as much as I can? It's healing aura again. Spirit? Yeah, I've already healed, done as much as I can. So I assume that maybe magic increases the potency of the healing effect? At the very least, that's the most logical answer. Okay, so you need some cunning so you can start opening locks. And now you can get holy precision, and then you can get the advance. I could be wrong, so I won't try and I'll try not to judge it too harshly, but I'm pretty sure that this area is kind of like a reskin of that area where I fought that mage dude when we were going to help those mages in the other episode. It's not a really bad thing, and I might be wrong, but it just seems like it's kind of that same general setup, just with like some newer stuff put over here. I don't have very sound logic, so like I said, I won't judge it too harshly. And even if it is reusing some assets from the cave, it still looks pretty cool. And they've used these assets in a way that makes it feel really different. Okay, so you want some more... Probably... You need some more stamina, actually. And... Stun enemies. That'd be very useful. And let's see what's up here. Nothing except a fancy glowing ceiling. It's still interesting, I guess. Skulls. Demons. This really looks like the place of some demonic worshippers. But I don't know if demonic worshipping is really a thing that happens in this universe. There's people who make deals with demons, but I don't know if worshipping is really up anyone's alley. Yeah, I also need to go to that Black Emporium to get the respec thing so I can get rid of this Winter's Grasp, since it's completely useless to me. But I mean, if you just look at the general layout, you can kind of see how this is kind of like that one area in the mines where there was that mage necromancer dude who ran up that... Was it a necromancer? It's kind of hard to remember. I get really mixed up, since there's so many things that are alike. Oh, I came from here. But yeah, you come into here, and then there was that... Oh wait, no, it was that slaver who had that boy up there. And I made Fenris angry because I talked about negotiating with slavers. Another complex one. Why are you still back here? Come on. Yes, there you are. Okay, so I need you to try and open this now.
I don't want to do that.
Nope. Oh, this looks like a pretty new area. I don't think I've seen this room layout before. Or at least not very often. Circular room with a pillar in it isn't very high up on the list of things I've seen. But, again, this room I'm pretty sure is like that one in the bone pits, where you go in and you see like the dragons and that exit over to where that dragon boss was. Oh, an arcane horror. An AoE attack, how lovely. That one probably would have wiped us out pretty quickly. They sure love giving enemy AoEs such powerful damage. Looks like we're almost done. An autosave's probably a boss fight. Uh-oh.
Starkhaven will not submit.
Oh, there we go.
I put that idiot Goran Vale into the prince's seat, but the other families won't heed him. I must marry him to Flora and solidify our hold. But I need more power.
I've given you much. Your desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer? At the Blooming Rose, 50 silver's standard for a whore. You'll hardly find my services standard.
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian!
You were my mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
This was your idea.
I could create such desires if I wished, but it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both possess it, do you not? You both wish to rise.
Die,
I will hear
fiend.
no more from you.
Okay, so I feel like Lady Harriman's probably the most dangerous because she's a mage. And I was correct because she's using blood magic. And now she's dead, so it shouldn't be any issue. It seems like it would be easier to, when you're battling a mage, to be controlling someone who has stuns, so you can, or more stuns that you can reliably use, but I kind of like using one character most of the time. Well, at least in this game. It's still nice to have the option to swap over to other people, which is the main reason I don't really like Dragon Age, the Veilguard system, where you can only issue orders like in Mass Effect.
Let us return to the Chantry.
Sebastian, I am so sorry is such an inadequate word. When I think what Mother made us do, what those creatures made us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
They're all dead. Your mother, too.
My mother has not existed for some time. What died today was only a puppet of the demon. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged.
I think I believe
Starting with
her.
you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not make up for what happened.
No, that's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
He's not happy that I decided to tell her that they're all dead. I guess I was a bit too blunt, but I thought he was kind of like the self-righteous, these people are evil, they deserve to die type thing. But I guess not. Okay, so I guess we'll go and talk to Sebastian at the Chantry, probably. I think that's where he hangs out.
Good. Carry on. So you're a prince, are you?
That is apparently true.
There's doubt?
I've accepted the burden. That's all that matters. Why do you ask, guard captain?
There are still many refugees.
I understand you are of noble. I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the Desire Demon's touch, but I still hear her voice so clearly. I feel like I've bathed in filth that will never come off.
You acted honorably. Why are you ashamed?
The demon didn't lie. I used to be bitterly jealous of my brother. I wanted to be prince. Now everything he had is mine. And he lies in ashes.
Oof.
I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right? Or simply to have what I never thought I could?
Don't let the demon make you doubt yourself.
In trying to retake Starkhaven, I have already brought death to so many. Could I ever do enough good as prince to justify that?
You could be a just and fair ruler. Worry about reparations once you take your lands.
I know you've done great things in Kirkwall, Hawk. I imagine your methods haven't always been scrupulous. But you clearly do more good than harm. I just don't know if I can follow that road.
Why, rivalry? I was telling you you did good things. Screw you. This is why I don't like Sebastian.
I think this is yours.
My grandfather's bow, but where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company men did some looting. I figured I'd return the favor.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
Think of them with every arrow you fire to retake your land.
Yes, this will be a fitting weapon to carry against the usurpers. Thank you for thinking of me, Hawk.
I'm not sure if that gave me any rivalry or not. But it seems like it's pretty inevitable that I'm going to end up making him my rival, even though I'm trying to be friends with him. I helped him out as best as I could. I did options that made it seem like he was doing the right thing. Does he not want me to tell him that he's doing okay things?
Those statues were meant to intimidate slaves. You're looking well. My store is much better stocked, thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Yep.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here. Welcome back to...
Why does...
Now we should be able to buy some more things. So we don't have to worry about saving up money for that expedition anymore, so we don't need to keep the 50 gold float anymore. And we got quite a bit of money to spend on stuff.
Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Nanette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Dupuis? That's a funny name.
It's Elysian. I believe he is descended from nobility. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something.
My men raided that house. There was nothing. and I've heard no end because of it. You were reprimanded, I hope.
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
And I'm supposed to be the outside help.
My hands are tied. I can't do this on my own. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty, he must be stopped before he kills again.
Then we will investigate Dupuis, if only to put this to rest.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. At least I'll know for sure.
If it means that much to you, I'll help.
You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Oh, it's just that simple, eh? A friendship? So he likes justice. He likes being told that people should pay for their crimes. He doesn't like pity, I guess. He doesn't like mages. He probably doesn't like acts of injustice.
Exactly like it hasn't.
Should I apologize for
This isn't really narrowing things down for me.
Whatever.
You are Hawk. A patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast. The Arashok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe you. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
Okay, sounds good.
The Qunari should keep to their lands, and we to ours.
So he won't like me being friendly with Qunari, according to that statement.
Sarah Hawk.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock.
Is it the dwarf?
You will want to hunt him.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
It was allowed. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
I'll have his head by morning.
His death is inevitable. You will determine how many join him. Panahedon, Hawk. It will be interesting to see if you die.
So, hunting a thief. Asking at the coterie would be a good bet.
I'm kind of surprised that Sebastian didn't get angry at me when I was saying that would help them after what he just said about Qunari. How they should stick to their own lands. Well, at least we're going to make some main mission progress, thanks to this. Okay, do you have anything new, Shady Salesman? Varric, Fenris, and some formulas.
The market for something special, friend? What do you need, love? Package delivery?
I'm Hawk. I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see, I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
I won't stand by while mages suffer.
Bless you, love. The board has all the details.
Oh, he's probably going to
Should
be
you
unhappy
take care
about
of
that.
something, just drop by.
Oh, no, he wasn't. Thanks. Okay, find someone. Some untrustworthy Templar. Until you do a deed, you can't know if it's good or bad, so you should just do everything and hope something's okay. That's a life motto to live by right there. Just do it. Check mark.
The Maker guides my hand.
Okay. Coterie. Dubois. I guess we'll go to the coterie. I've never really thought about how you actually pronounce that word.
In the faith of the Chantry.
I have no memory of my childhood. Denarius had no desire to teach his slaves anything that...
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop? We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes. Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way? Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
This is not the trail of a master criminal.
Turn up your purses, Kurtwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop were up for...
Yeah, he probably just decided to cut town quickly. I'm pretty sure he did do it on purpose. Kind of convenient that there's just this really lush place just sitting here. So there's Carta members here, so that means he was probably working with them. I don't really know too much about the Carta in games past Dragon Age Origins. Because in Origins, the Carta were run by that one dwarf chick that you killed to help out the king, or the dwarf become king of Orzammar. Now I think they're just a bunch of, like, random street thugs. But they have to have some sort of organization to be an efficient group. Personally, I don't think that you ever reach a point in this game where you end up feeling like you're significantly stronger than other enemies. Because in a bunch of RPGs, you usually like start out fighting, like in my Fable series, there's level 1 bandits, and then eventually, in the beginning, you kind of just fight them and they're regular enemies, and they take a little bit to beat. And then later on, once you've upgraded, new ones are introduced, but there's also the weaker ones that you can easily beat. But in this one, it's pretty much always regularly tough enemies, and a couple of the weak ones just tossed in with them. I guess it probably has something to do with some sort of level scaling that they have implemented. I don't think this game is the same as Inquisition, where you can reach a point where you outlevel the enemies. I think they mostly just kind of stay on level with you. Even with his threat reduction, he's still drawing attention from other enemies. But I think I should have a pretty good composition, because there's 2 damage dealers, a tank, and a healer. That's usually the type of setup that I'll have in RPGs. Now they're tossing in some regular mercenaries. They don't seem to be enemies, so I'm not sure how they fit into this. Is there any reason for me to go this way? Well, I guess there's this deep mushroom. And a complex chest that Sebastian won't be able to open because he doesn't have enough cunning. I'm not a big fan of how your party members will trail after you if you get a certain distance from them. It'd be nice if they would just kind of do their own thing. Okay, crate. Chest with a rune of nature warding. I really don't make enough use of resistances in this game. It's just hard for me to know exactly what I'm going to be going up against. Or what I should be building against. Okay, a bunch of regular mercenaries, and there's Javaris, or Jarvis, or whatever his name was. So, based off of the environmental storytelling and the placement of the enemies, I'm assuming that he's making a deal, or he was making a deal, or has made a deal with the Carta to sell them the poison. Oh, he died. Oops. I was too busy speculating. Let's see what you have to say for yourself.
An old friend.
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
The Canary powder. It's not what you think. It's poison.
Wait. You're tracking for the Canary? And she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
Him being our man would be a trifle too easy.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me.
Oh?
Says she's got the Canary powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
If you're innocent, you could plead your case to the Arashok.
Let's break this down. An elf with explosives wants me dead. Part 2, the Canary may think I'm a thief and also want me dead. Either option seem promising? Didn't think so. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Well, he might be a scum, but he didn't really do anything wrong here.
Sounds like you have a long way to go, hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog-lord inroaders.
Well, after saying that, I kind of wish I would have killed him. What's with that boat over there? Seems kind of out of place. Okay, looks like there's a lot of stuff to do next episode. We still got a bit of time, so I'll go and finish up the black powder promise.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, there's... I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist.
Poison.
Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here.
How are we gonna resist the poison?
He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
Let's hope this elf didn't try to make enough powder to sell.
Didn't sound like a merchant to me. Let's go.
My throat burns. We must find the source.
Have to cap this thing. There's got to be a latch or lock around here.
Yeah, there's more things. So do I just have to fight them to try and get it? Why is he tweaking out? He's trying to cast some ability, but it's not really working. So someone is trying to get the Quinari framed for being the cause of this. I hope we don't have to fight like 4 waves for every single barrel we close. Or do I have to just search around over here? There's another gas barrel.
Should do a trick on those barrels.
Definitely not the most memorable section of a quest, or quest in general. Oh, there's a steel latch. Dropped off that one guy. Stop hitting me. And more mercenaries. After doing that other thing with Sebastian's quest line, this feels a bit less thought out, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of different words that could be used to describe it, but it's just not quite as good. I can't remember though if this is if Sebastian was a DLC character or not. I think he was. But every time I've played through, he's always been a character, so I've always treated him as being just a regular character. Looks like someone else dropped a latch. Come on.
The Arashok was right. The poison got the thieves. I'll take comfort in his certainty when this is over.
Oh, finally the body went away so I could loot the latch. Has a kind of odd hitbox. Okay, so there's another gas barrel down. Okay, so it looks like there should only be one barrel left. I assume we're taking less damage since we've cleared out most of the barrels, but I could be wrong about that. Remember, if you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to hear about any upcoming RPG content. Oh, another commander, yay. I wish the latch didn't drop in their body, so it'd be easier to just pick it up and deal with it mid-combat. But I guess it's intended that you're supposed to just finish off the enemies in the wave, and then deal with it.
So, your fault, I presume?
Is that Sarah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Canary take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Canary Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
Only one thing to do with a mad dog.
Put it down.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Kunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
I'm not sure if she got poisoned or if she really is naturally that crazy. Honestly, it could be either one based off of how she looks and how she's acting. Back up a bit so they can take aggro. I can't remember if we fight her yet. If I get the option, I obviously will kill her because she is insane. Oh, an elven fanatic. Oh, that's the woman. She finally came down here. I thought it was kind of odd that there was something that was differently named from the others. I'll be kind of surprised if this series ever becomes actually even kind of popular or somewhat watched. The combat's not exactly thrilling to watch, but some people might decide to put it on for background noise, I guess. Which is better than nothing, I assume.
And wrong. You'll need to know about.
Arcane poison. Okay, since we're this far, we'll just go and turn it into the Era Shock, and then we'll finish up here. Well, at least he's kind of more,
I was wrong about
welcoming.
our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
If you dislike Kirkwall so much, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
I agree. It's a mess.
But you don't see that as a problem?
I see it as an opportunity, and I intend to take full advantage.
Karastan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. It is an undeniable certainty. What full advantage can you take without that authority?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented.
Not very convincing.
Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You keep going on about that, but never say anything.
Should I argue the wind? Very well. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful!
He got a bit angry there. He makes some good points, but otherwise it's kind of...
For your service. Leave.
The Qun...
Mad. The Viscount should know.
The Qun has never been... Like, I like the idea of the Qun and its role in the games, but I don't like the idea of actually being part of the Qun. I don't think it's a very good philosophy, personally. It just seems very restricting and isolationist. I don't know if that's the right term, but I just...
Good day to you, Sirrah.
They only seem to care about how they see the world.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
He's a hair from the edge. You need to keep everyone calm.
Too late, I fear. It's a shame. He was making overtures of cordialness. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Brown. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from...
Okay, since that's not the end of this storyline, but that's the end of that quest, so I'll wrap things up here and we'll continue on next episode. If you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to hear about any upcoming RPG content. Have a good one.